Hello, Sunny and Team Authority. My name is David William Pierce, and I'm putting myself forward for the role of Client Performance Facilitator. In this video, I'll answer why I'm a strong fit for the role, share an example of a challenging conversation I've held recently, and give you a little insight into me. I know that you value clarity, thoughtfulness, and brevity, so I'll make sure that I respect your boundaries. Where to begin? Born and raised in the UK in London, I studied mathematics, followed by operations at university, after which I worked for various companies within London's financial district. I've been a student of yoga since 2012 and have taught internationally now for over a decade. Wow. I've helped build community across the world and love holding space, both online and in person. If I had to break a preference though, I'll be honest, there might be a bias towards one. Okay, so I offer a combination of structured thinking with behavioural insight. My background in mathematics and operational research has trained me to think in systems, and then I mastered that in the work that I did in finance. How patterns form, how they persist, and how to shift them efficiently. And in my current work, where I lead group environments and support clients in identifying and changing behavioural patterns in real time, involves facilitating conversations in a structured, articulate way, in a way that ensures dialogue leads to clear, actionable outcomes. I'm comfortable holding boundaries, 2.5 minutes, redirecting when needed and keeping conversations aligned with the objective of the session. I believe that combination, structure, clarity, and implementation, align with what you're building at authority.io. But what about challenging conversations, I hear you ask? Well, a recent exchange with a friend navigating the marriage separation comes to mind. This individual was caught between emotional overwhelm and conflicting narratives, 2 minutes, about what had happened. The conversation could easily have stayed at the level of reaction or opinion, but I felt safe and inspired to offer an invitation. After thanking them for sharing, I asked them how they'd like me to show up. And I was able to use a framework called Articulate that, instead of offering advice, helped him slow down and articulate his experience clearly, separating facts from interpretation and identifying the patterns in how he was relating to the situation. Hey buddy, this is Miko. And as clarity emerged, their emotional charge shifted and they were able to see what was true, and their next steps became clearer. My approach in these situations tries to be consistent, hey buddy, to reduce noise, to increase clarity, and to guide the conversation towards grounded next steps. Okay, so the fun stuff, a little about me, something interesting. I'm currently living in Mexico City, and it is my birthday, yeah it is, on the 2nd of April. You can leave a guess for how old you think I am in the comments, most welcome. Closest one wins a biscuit. For the last 20-something years, 30 seconds, I've tried to hide away from acknowledging my birthday, let alone celebrate it. So the fact that I'm even telling you this, for me, is huge. I left the UK in 2022 and have since been doing a lot of self-expansion and integration, which is why I felt called to apply for this role, to see where these newfound wings of change can take me next. So thank you for your time and consideration, and if you're curious to know more and how I've decided to celebrate my birthday this year, now you have at least one great reason to invite me into the next round. Cheers.